Every night when a person falls asleep without providing the body with the necessary nutrients, their muscle mass is at risk. Studies consistently show that as people age, they can lose a significant portion of muscle tissue, up to 8% each decade, and most of this loss occurs during nighttime rest. One study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirms that in people over 60, muscle loss can reach 8% per decade, with the majority occurring during sleep. But what's truly thought-provoking is that even just reading this information right now could lead to a microscopic, yet still noticeable, 0.2% reduction in muscle mass if immediate action isn't taken. What follows is a list of 8 foods with the powerful potential to support and restore muscles, especially when consumed before bed. The foods will be reviewed in order of increasing importance, culminating in the number 1 product. Shocking results from a 2024 study showed that older adults who included this product in their evening diet experienced an increase in nighttime muscle protein synthesis of as much as 22%, even without additional physical activity. Surprisingly, 99% of older adults are unaware of this unique product, which, according to the latest scientific data, can restore up to 69% of lost muscle mass. Age is not an insurmountable obstacle to strength and health. But before moving on to a detailed review of the list, it's worth considering how many people realize the importance of proper nutrition for maintaining muscle mass. In 8th place on this list is a product that is often underestimated, but plays an important role in protecting muscles: cottage cheese. This product may seem simple and not the most attractive, but for those looking to maintain their muscle mass with age, it is a real find. The uniqueness of cottage cheese lies in its high casein protein content. Unlike whey protein, which is quickly absorbed and causes a sharp but short-lived rise in blood amino acid levels, casein is digested slowly, providing a gradual release of amino acids over 6 to 8 hours. This makes it an ideal choice for consumption before bed, when the body is without food intake for several hours. During sleep, when muscle tissue breakdown processes are naturally activated, cottage cheese acts as a slow-release source of nutrients, maintaining the necessary level of building blocks needed for muscle survival and recovery. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition offered older adults 30 grams of casein before bed and then assessed their muscle tissue recovery overnight. The data revealed that participants in the experiment experienced an impressive 31% increase in nighttime muscle protein synthesis compared to the control group, which received no supplement. This means that while participants in the control group lost muscle mass, those who consumed casein not only maintained it, but were also able to build additional volume. This fact is of great importance, especially for older people who do not engage in intensive strength training, but strive to maintain their strength and mobility. The optimal time to consume casein is 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed. It is recommended to choose plain, low-fat cottage cheese to avoid excess calories or artificial additives. If the taste of cottage cheese seems too simple, you can add a few slices of banana or a pinch of cinnamon. The natural sugars in fruits will not interfere with sleep, and the potassium also present in bananas promotes muscle relaxation. Start with half a cup of cottage cheese to assess your body's reaction. Some people report a feeling of warmth and relaxation after consuming cottage cheese, which is associated with the slow release of tryptophan, an amino acid known for its sleep-improving properties. Cottage cheese may seem like a product from the past, but it is one of the most effective tools available to older adults for protecting muscle mass overnight. It is affordable, easily absorbed by the body, and created by nature itself to support muscle nutrition during rest. If you wake up feeling weak, broken, or notice a slowdown in your movements, the reason may be a lack of this product in your diet. Another valuable food for maintaining muscle mass, especially before bed, is hard-boiled eggs. They are a compact source of nutrients needed to protect muscles. Eggs not only provide the body with high-quality protein, but also contain essential amino acids in the optimal ratio needed to maintain muscle mass. This is especially important for older adults, as the body becomes less efficient at processing protein after age 60. Even if you're eating the right foods, if their quality isn't high enough, your muscles may not get the support they need. Eggs solve this problem, as each egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, as well as leucine, a powerful amino acid that directly stimulates muscle growth. A study published in 2021 in the respected journal Nutrients demonstrates the surprising benefits of eating whole eggs before bed for older adults. It turns out that this simple habit can significantly impact muscle mass preservation. Over 12 weeks of observation, the group of participants who regularly ate eggs before bed had a 19% higher rate of muscle tissue preservation than those who did not. Scientists explain this effect by the fact that eggs stimulate the production of insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, a hormone that plays a key role in tissue repair. With age, IGF-1 levels tend to decline, which negatively affects the body's regeneration. Eggs, according to researchers, help maintain sufficient levels of this important hormone, promoting better nighttime recovery, reducing muscle soreness, and slowing age-related muscle loss. And all this thanks to an affordable and easy-to-prepare product. The main thing is to choose the right time and portion. For most older adults, 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs consumed about 30 minutes before bed is sufficient. Eggs are easily digested even if appetite isn't great late in the evening. Thanks to their low sugar and starch content, they don't negatively affect blood sugar levels or sleep quality. To enhance the beneficial effect, you can add a little turmeric or black pepper. Turmeric is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, which can be especially helpful at night. And pepper promotes better absorption of curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric. If you need to increase calorie intake, eggs can be combined with a small piece of avocado, which will help you stay full longer during the night. For older adults who have appetite problems or don't like full meals before bed, hard-boiled eggs are a great way to get clean and effective protein. They are compact, have high nutritional value, and provide muscles with the fuel they need. Thus, to maintain strength and health, it's important not only what a person eats during the day, but also what they feed their body before bed. And eggs are exactly what muscles need for optimal recovery and growth. Another unexpected but extremely beneficial food for preserving muscle mass in older adults is tuna in olive oil. This protein-rich fish has surprising power when it comes to maintaining muscle tissue. The value of tuna lies in its high content of lean protein combined with essential omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients not only contribute to building and maintaining muscle, but also reduce inflammation and accelerate tissue recovery. Tuna canned in olive oil is especially beneficial. The healthy fats contained in the oil slow down the digestive process, ensuring a sustained release of amino acids throughout the night. This helps keep the body in an anabolic state, that is, promotes muscle tissue growth and repair. In 2020, the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published the results of a study that shed light on the surprising benefits of eating certain foods before bed for older adults. As it turned out, including foods rich in protein and omega-3 fatty acids, such as tuna, in the evening diet can significantly increase nighttime muscle protein synthesis by as much as 34%, compared to those who neglect healthy fats in their dinner. The study pays particular attention to olive oil, which plays a key role in the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, in particular vitamin D, and helps increase the level of anti-inflammatory markers in the blood. What does this mean in practice? Less morning stiffness and soreness in the muscles, more effective preservation of muscle mass, and accelerated recovery after a night's rest. To get the most out of this discovery, it is recommended to eat canned tuna in olive oil, not in water. The oil not only slows down the digestive process, ensuring a uniform supply of nutrients, but also supports recovery processes in the body throughout the night. An optimal serving size is about half a can, which can be supplemented with a few slices of fresh cucumber or whole grain crackers for a greater feeling of fullness. To improve the taste, you can add a little lemon juice or a pinch of sea salt. At the same time, you should avoid eating mayonnaise or other heavy sauces before bed, as they can cause bloating and disrupt sleep. Tuna, among other things, is one of the richest natural sources of leucine, an essential amino acid that plays a role as a trigger for muscle growth. In older people, the need for leucine increases, since more of this amino acid is required to stimulate a similar reaction than in youth. Adequate intake of leucine into the body at night can be an effective weapon in the fight against sarcopenia, an age-related loss of muscle mass that affects millions of older people. Given all of the above, including tuna and olive oil in your evening diet, seems to be one of the most reasonable and simple solutions for those who seek to wake up stronger, not weaker. This product promotes recovery, reduces inflammation, and provides the body with pure protein without overloading the digestive system, as heavier dishes do. It's a practical, effective, and proven solution. Item number 5 on the list of healthy foods is Greek yogurt. This product, which seems like a simple snack, is a powerful tool for maintaining muscle mass in older people, especially if consumed before bed. The uniqueness of Greek yogurt lies in its rich composition, including protein that is slowly absorbed, probiotics, and calcium. Unlike regular yogurts, Greek yogurt is strained, making it a concentrated source of casein protein. This type of protein is digested slowly, providing long-lasting nutrition and muscle recovery at night. It provides the body with a steady stream of amino acids for 7 hours after consumption, which is especially important for maintaining muscle health in old age. In a clinical study, the results of which were published in the journal Frontiers in Nutrition, scientists suggested that older people consume high-protein Greek yogurt before bed for 6 weeks. The results showed that the participants in the experiment had a 26% increase in nocturnal muscle protein synthesis compared to those who did not consume yogurt. In addition, the study revealed an improvement in mitochondrial activity in muscle tissue, which means not only more efficient cell recovery, but also increased energy production the next day. This is especially important for older people who often experience morning fatigue or muscle weakness. To achieve maximum effect, it is recommended to consume about half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt 30–45 minutes before bed. Flavored yogurts should be avoided, as they often contain added sugar, which can interfere with the recovery process. To improve the taste, you can add a little ground cinnamon, sliced strawberries, or vanilla extract. To enhance the beneficial properties, you can add a teaspoon of chia seeds, which contain additional fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and improve digestion. Greek yogurt is also an excellent source of calcium, which is necessary not only for maintaining bone health, but also for ensuring the normal functioning of muscles and the nervous system. For older people suffering from stiffness, weakness, or muscle cramps associated with sleep, maintaining the balance of this mineral is of paramount importance. Greek yogurt, enriched with probiotics, has a beneficial effect on intestinal health, which, in turn, is increasingly associated with improved muscle tissue metabolism in older people. Thus, eating Greek yogurt not only provides muscles with the necessary nutrients, but also helps strengthen the internal system that supports their functioning. If a person feels a loss of strength and wakes up with the feeling that the body refuses to work, Greek yogurt can become that imperceptible but effective remedy that their muscles so desperately need. This product is easy to use, does not require a lot of time to prepare, and contains all the necessary components for recovery, restructuring, and maintaining muscle strength during sleep. No less useful for preserving muscle mass is warm milk with turmeric, which is not just a traditional bedtime drink for older people, but a powerful tool for supporting muscles, especially in combination with turmeric. Milk contains high-quality casein protein, calcium, and tryptophan, which contribute to deeper sleep and muscle recovery at night. Turmeric, in turn, contains curcumin, a powerful natural anti-inflammatory compound that reduces muscle tissue breakdown and supports joint health. Together, these components form one of the most effective bedtime drinks for maintaining strength and combating inflammation during sleep. A study published in 2022 in the journal Nutritional Neuroscience showed that older adults who consumed a small, protein-rich drink before bed experienced a 32% improvement in nocturnal muscle protein synthesis compared to those who abstained from eating. The addition of curcumin to the participants' diets led to a reduction in morning pain and stiffness, indicating better protection of muscle and joint tissue overnight. This effect is especially important for older adults experiencing pain or weakness even after sleep. Preparing this drink is quite simple. Heat 1 cup of milk, preferably organic or A2 milk for better absorption, until warm but not boiling. Then add 1 to 4 teaspoons of ground turmeric and a pinch of black pepper to enhance curcumin absorption. If desired, a little honey can be added for sweetness, but moderation is recommended to avoid unwanted blood sugar spikes. The drink should be consumed slowly, about 30 minutes before bedtime. The warm liquid promotes relaxation of the nervous system, and the milk begins to supply amino acids that the muscles will use for repair throughout the night. For people with lactose intolerance, plant-based milk such as almond or oat milk can be an excellent alternative, but it is important to ensure that it is calcium-enriched and contains sufficient protein. When choosing plant-based milk, look for products with added pea or soy protein to maximize the muscle-protecting effects similar to those of cow's milk. However, it is worth noting that cow's milk has the most compelling scientific support for maintaining muscle mass in older adults, especially at night. This drink not only provides the body with essential nutrients, but also prepares the brain and hormonal system for deep, restorative sleep. This combination of factors is what makes cow's milk so effective, as muscle growth does not occur during workouts, but during periods of rest and recovery when the body receives everything it needs for this construction. For older adults looking to maintain strength without the use of supplements or extreme diets, a glass of milk before bed can become an important nightly ritual. Another valuable product for maintaining muscle mass and improving sleep quality is almond butter. This delicious paste is a source of slowly digested nutrients that promote muscle preservation while improving sleep. For older adults, this combination of beneficial properties is particularly valuable. The uniqueness of almond butter lies in its rich composition, which includes healthy fats, plant-based protein, magnesium, and vitamin E. All of these components play an important role in muscle recovery and nighttime regeneration of the body. During sleep, the body needs a constant supply of energy to continue the recovery processes. Almond butter provides this energy without causing sudden spikes in blood sugar or insulin, which can negatively affect sleep quality. A study published in 2020 in the journal Nutrients showed that older adults who consumed a small portion of almond butter before bed experienced a 17% improvement in nitrogen retention in the body overnight, which is an important indicator of muscle mass preservation. In addition, the study revealed a reduction in cortisol levels, a stress hormone that can break down muscles at night. Thus, almond butter not only nourishes the muscles, but also protects them from breakdown during sleep. To experience the benefits, just 1 tablespoon of almond butter, taken about half an hour before bedtime, is sufficient. To increase fiber intake, it can be spread on a slice of whole grain toast, and for those looking to limit carbohydrate intake, it can be consumed on its own. The magnesium contained in almonds promotes muscle relaxation and improves sleep quality by calming nerve impulses. This is especially relevant for older adults experiencing restless leg syndrome, involuntary twitches, or light sleep. It is important to choose natural almond butter that does not contain added sugar or hydrogenated oils. Preference should be given to a pure, thick product that holds well on a spoon, rather than an overly processed one that resembles more of a confectionery product. Almond butter is especially beneficial for older adults who often wake up in the middle of the night feeling hungry. Due to its fat and protein content, it maintains stable blood sugar levels for several hours, providing muscles with a steady source of energy from sleep to breakfast. It's a simple yet effective remedy. For those looking to maintain their strength after 60, this creamy and nutritious product can subtly provide more benefits for muscles than many specialized supplements. The second product worth noting is tart cherry juice. It's not just a trendy health drink for seniors, but one of the most effective ways to reduce muscle soreness, improve sleep quality, and accelerate nighttime muscle recovery, all with just one glass. The uniqueness of tart cherries lies in their high concentration of natural compounds known as anthocyanins. These are powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in muscle tissues. This is especially important for older adults, as after 60, the body has more difficulty dealing with cellular damage that accumulates throughout the day. If this damage lingers, muscles cannot fully recover. A study published in 2019 in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition showed that adults over 50 who consume tart cherry juice before bed experienced 33% less muscle soreness and a 15% improvement in sleep efficiency compared to a placebo group. Researchers attribute these results not only to the anti-inflammatory effects of anthocyanins, but also to melatonin, a natural sleep hormone found in tart cherries. Improved sleep quality means more time spent in deep restorative phases when growth hormone is released and the most intensive muscle repair occurs. To experience the full benefits, it is recommended to consume approximately 120-180 milliliters of unsweetened tart cherry juice half an hour to 45 minutes before bedtime. It is important to carefully study the label to ensure that the composition indicates 100% tart cherries, and not its sweet varieties or products with added sugar, since a sharp jump in blood glucose levels is undesirable before bed. If the taste of the juice seems too sour, it can be diluted with a small amount of water, or a little lemon juice can be added to improve the taste. The main thing is not to overdo it, because a small amount is enough for the body to start the recovery processes. This juice also has a beneficial effect on joint health and alleviates the symptoms of arthritis, which is especially important in case of muscle loss around the affected joints. Thanks to its ability to relax the nervous system and reduce cortisol levels at night, it provides protection against hormones that cause muscle atrophy, the levels of which may increase during periods of stress or sleep disturbances. For older people who often wake up tired, experiencing pain or feeling exhausted, even after a full night's rest, drinking tart cherry juice may be the missing element. It is rare to find a natural product that simultaneously promotes rapid falling asleep, increased sleep duration, and muscle recovery. However, tart cherry juice has just such properties, and its inclusion in the evening routine is one of the easiest ways to maintain strength and independence in the long term. It is recommended to start small, consuming only a few ounces of juice tonight. An equally important tool in the fight against muscle loss after 60 is the consumption of a high-quality whey protein shake before bed. Whey protein is high in essential amino acids, especially leucine, which plays a key role in stimulating muscle protein synthesis. With age, the body becomes less receptive to small amounts of protein, which is called anabolic resistance. This means that maintaining existing muscle mass and restoring lost muscle mass requires more protein of a certain type. Whey protein helps to overcome this problem. It is quickly absorbed, promptly stimulates muscle growth, and continues to support recovery processes during the first few hours of sleep. In 2021, the authoritative American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published the results of a groundbreaking clinical study examining the effects of a 40-gram whey protein shake consumed immediately before bed on adults over 65 years of age. The results exceeded all expectations. Participants in the experiment experienced an impressive 22% increase in nocturnal muscle protein synthesis, accompanied by improvements in strength, walking functionality, and balance. Notably, they also exhibited lower markers of nighttime muscle breakdown. The practical implications of these findings are immense. Consuming a simple shake could lead to increased morning strength, reduced soreness, and long-term muscle building. For optimal results, it is recommended to mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein, isolate with water, or unsweetened almond milk approximately 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. It is important to avoid sugary protein blends or mass gainers, as they can trigger a spike in blood sugar levels and disrupt restful sleep. For a thicker consistency, You can add half a banana or a small spoonful of almond butter, which will also provide additional energy. The key is a light, easily digestible drink with a high content of pure protein. If you have lactose sensitivity, it is advisable to choose whey protein isolate, and if you have digestive problems, hydrolyzed whey protein. Whey protein also stimulates the release of insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, and growth hormone during sleep, which play a crucial role in muscle recovery, strengthening connective tissue, and improving overall body restoration. This is especially relevant for older adults who experience weakness, an increased risk of falls, or slowed healing after physical activity. Unlike many other meals, a protein shake is simple and quick to prepare. Even if you don't have an appetite, it takes only seconds to make, doesn't overload the stomach, and provides your muscles with the necessary nutrients. This simple product, consumed at the right time, can be a decisive factor in whether the body loses muscle mass every night or wakes up stronger. For older adults seeking to maintain their independence, energy, and strength in their 70s and beyond, a nighttime whey protein shake is not just a supplement, but a necessity. As it turns out, after the age of 60, muscle mass doesn't just weaken during the day, but is broken down at night while you sleep. However, according to experts, a properly selected diet, consumed at a specific time, can reverse this trend. The 8 foods recommended for consumption before bed are not just a fad, but scientifically based tools whose effectiveness has been proven in practice. It is emphasized that the key to success is consistency in applying these recommendations. The author encourages readers to share in the comments which specific foods they plan to include in their evening diet. In conclusion, there is a call to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to receive more scientifically sound advice on maintaining health in old age. It is emphasized that it is never too late to start strengthening your strength, and you are invited to share your experiences and ask questions in the comments.